What is going on, everybody? My name is Phoenix Rising with my lovely co-host Diesel. Say hi, Diesel. Now, we are currently sitting in Wyandotte. We're currently sitting in Wyandotte, Ohio, at a West Management landfill. You see the truck go by there? Yeah. We had an interesting load. We didn't really start filming this till just now. So we got a tanker truck, y'all. We left home yesterday and we ended up getting a tanker truck out of a Dow. So it was our first time hauling a tanker truck. So this video is going to be a review for first time people hauling tanker trucks. What to do and what not to do, and what I learned in 300 miles of hauling a tanker truck. And then we got to take it back to Dow. So, but we're going back empty, so I figured, I'll be, able to focus on making said video and tell you guys what it's like to haul a tanker truck. So that being said, to the intro, y'all. So Diesel just came over here, y'all. Come here, everybody. Up. Come here, Diesel. Diesel, I think, has something to say, y'all. Diesel, do you have something to say to the fans? Yeah, you got something to say? Why are you coming over to say hi to me? Do you have something to say to the fans? Say, Diesel, Diesel, Diesel. Hey, look. What you got to say to the fans? He's enjoying his sun bath, y'all. Say hi, Diesel. Say hi, Diesel. Diesel, are you famous? Are you YouTube famous? Yeah, look at that look in his eye, dude. Like, he is just a happy puppy. Diesel, shake. Shake. Yeah. What did you got to say? Ruff. Da. Da. No? He's gonna go all spazzy, y'all. Are you saying hi? Are there seagulls? Where's the seagulls? There's all kinds of seagulls here, y'all. See, that's where we're going to empty our pit, over there somewhere. Somewhere. So we're just waiting, So, it's supposed to be a Cooking with Phoenix video. But, yeah. Let's not do that. Let's talk about hauling that tanker truck the other day. A video that got made and started but never got finished, right? Just sitting here 11 o'clock at night Central Standard Time, eating some ground beef, some cheese, some sour cream, trying to stay on the carnivore diet as much as I possibly can. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Especially on the weekends. Which is why, at least 5 days of the week, got that beef, y'all. But, hauling tanker truck. That's why you're here, right? Haul the tanker truck 3 times, maybe 1,500 miles. Actually, it's probably more than that because it's 600 miles. 3 each way, so 6, 12, 6, and about 1,800 miles, we'll call it. 2,000 miles, we'll call it, right? Things I've learned hauling a tanker truck, okay? First things first, check your tanker, okay? Make sure your tanker not leaking. Make sure, you got the landing gear up. Make sure you got your tanker truck ready to go. Probably the most important thing ever. Hauling the tanker truck. When you hook up to the tanker truck, first time I hooked up to it, probably gonna make a video on this, okay? Because I had trouble hooking up to it. I didn't really know how. The marker, especially if you're used to driving dry van, the first thing I noticed was, how do I hook up to this? It hooks up the same way, but I noticed that the markings on the side of the trailer you're used to lining up your drive tires, they're not there. Or are they? They are. But they're different. And if you don't know what you're looking for, it's hard to do. It took me a minute the first try. But it's not terrible. It's possible, okay? So, you know, we'll make a video on that. That's another story. So, you know, get your tanker truck hooked up. Make sure it's not leaking. Make sure, you know, you got everything you're supposed to do with your tanker truck. You know, we made the video on how to unlatch it. We made the video on how to hook up to it. We actually just hauled it again last week. Today we're sitting, there's a dry van, ran down, coming off of home time. We ran down to, you know, Indiana, Michigan border, ran over to Elkhart, Indiana, picked up a load, dropped it at GM. Now we're sitting all the way over in Rochelle, Illinois, I think is how you say it. It's raining, it's windy. It was hot, now it's cold. We hadn't eaten much today because we ate like crap yesterday. So, we decided to cook up some grass-fed ground beef, air fryer, throw some cheese in it, make a little taco bowl, some Red Hot. Probably gonna see a video soon with me cooking in the truck, because that's something I want to do. We're not sticking to this diet like we should, y'all, but this could be probably a shorter video. But you know, overall, when you're hauling a tanker truck, hold on. All right, y'all. So, hauling a tanker truck. Best way I can describe it, if you want to get what it feels like to haul that truck on a miniature scale, get yourself a jug like this, okay? Fill it with water and then shake it back and forth like this. When you take off, boom, then hold still. See how it moves still? That's the water moving, okay? Mind you, this thing's half full. This bottle's half full. This is the best way that I can describe what it's like to haul a tanker truck. The surge, forward, backwards, like I'm barely moving this. So get yourself a bottle and move the water back and forth. The wave effect. This is what it feels like with 5,000 gallons. Times this by 5,000. And that's what's like hauling a tanker truck, y'all. Get yourself a bottle, any bottle, empty it about halfway, and shake it back and forth, because that's what it's like. And when you're stopped, you don't know what's coming. Sometimes you'll be sitting there and then boom, it rocks you forward, it pushes you forward, and then, you know, you try to take off and it slams it back, and, you know, then you can't go. Like, there were hills that I climbed at like 20 miles an hour that I normally would have climbed at like 50, because it's like when you're hauling this, okay, the water, whatever you're hauling, is sitting back here. So now you got a dead weight, you see, uphill, empty space, all the weight back here, right here. This is where all this weight's sitting. There's all this empty space up here now. Same downhill, comes up here, right? Boom. Now the weight's up here. Guess what? That's pushing you down that mountain. That's pushing you down, you know, on your drive tires. So that's what it's like to haul a tanker truck, y'all. I don't know if I can explain it any better. I mean, while I was getting my tanker, I was sitting there and I was like, man, I wonder what it's like to haul a tanker truck. And then I got this bottle. And then I got this is a 64 ounce water bottle. It's a Yeti. Then I got my gallon Yeti. I don't have it with me, but I started doing it with that. I was like, yeah, that time, like most we've hauled is 5,000 gallons. I was like, now take this Yeti, you have a gallon of water, and times it by 5,000. That's what it's like to haul a tanker truck, y'all. It is very difficult, but not too difficult. You got to be careful. You have to be patient. There's no hot rodding down the street. If you get across somebody that just wants to race you, let them go. You are responsible for that tanker truck, y'all. And I can't stress that anymore. It will wear you out more. It takes more mental capacity. It takes more physical strength. It's more of a mental battle for 600 miles than hauling a dry van. It wore me out faster than hauling a dry van because you're constantly having to be alert for cars trying to cut you off. Give them as much space as they need. Trucks, give them as much space as they need, because remember, you slam on that brake, boom, all that water, momentum, chemicals, whatever you're hauling is coming forward. There were times where I felt like my tires skipped. It's almost like they slid on ice because they just, you know, you hit the brakes real quick and then everything just boom, and then boom, you know, and then when you sit still, like I went on a cat scale and the truck was like rocking like this, and they couldn't weigh the truck because it wouldn't sit still. So hauling a tanker truck is going to wear on you mentally, physically, and emotionally. You're going to be wondering, not to mention the height of the tanker truck. I don't know if any of you all truckers, if you're in school, or maybe you're getting your tanker endorsement, the truck sits higher, okay? So not only, it's like, imagine you got a dry van with rolls of paper. That's how I look at it. It's like I got rolls. If you guys ever, you know what I'm talking about, Waste Management, they got the giant rolls of paper. I've hauled them through the mountains myself, you know, 80,000 pounds through North Carolina, Tennessee border. You know, I ain't scared of paper. But now, imagine if that paper moved, okay? And sometimes it does, because, you know, you put the 3 in the front, sometimes 4, and you got the 4 on the drive tires, and then you got that whole middle gap in the trailer where they don't put nothing, and you gotta use the straps. You gotta hold the straps hold. There's no straps in here unless you got, you know, a bore tanker. This was, I've been hauling, you know, the smooth bores, no baffles. I don't know what that feels like. I haven't done it. So, but imagine this thing sitting up tall like those paper rolls, and you know, you got the weight, but now those paper rolls move and side to side. I mean, yeah. I'm barely moving this, y'all. So you turn that corner and it's, you know, yeah, I mean, it's very easy to flip over a tanker. I saw a video, I'm gonna post it right here on YouTube, about, probably gonna get copyrighted strike, but I don't care. It's the best way, it's the best video that I've ever saw about a tanker. I'm gonna post that video here.
Why you should always stay away from tanker trucks on the road. This is what the inside of an oil tank looks like, isn't it? Not quite what you would expect. In fact, its interior is not empty a whole big tank, but like this, set up a few partitions divided into several spaces. This is because when the tanker moves, the liquid inside may form a wave effect. Wave effect will cause the liquid in the tank to produce a concentrated and rapid wide range of movement, increasing the liquid fluctuations on the vehicle impact force. This impact force is sometimes several times greater than the weight of the liquid itself. This leads to increased instability of tanker trucks. Especially at high speeds, sharp turns, or during emergency braking, it may increase the risk of rollover in order to minimize the harm of wave effect on tanker trucks. Setting up internal partitions can effectively slow down the fluctuation of liquids, improve the stability of the whole vehicle. Generally, the internal partitions of tanker trucks are closed to prevent the free flow of liquid during transportation. However, in some special cases, the bulkhead will also be set up with some small holes, or through holes, allowing a certain degree of liquid flow to slow down the liquid movement or balance the pressure inside the tank. It can also facilitate the loading and unloading of liquids. But pay attention. Just because there's a bulkhead doesn't mean everything's fine. It can only slow down the front and back of the wave effect, but the side of the liquid movement does not work at all. Due to the liquid action and the center of gravity of the tanker body is upward, so it is easy to cause a rollover. After testing, the rollover prevalence of an ordinary car is 1.2 to 1.3 G. The rollover prevalence of tanker trucks is only about 0.4 G, which is 3 times lower than that of ordinary cars. So when you see a tanker truck on the road, you must keep your distance and don't run with him.
Actually, we're gonna post it before, because I don't know the watch retention of this, and you know, I feel like that's important information. If you're coming into this video, I hope you learned it. We'll post it right in the beginning so y'all can see it. So, but that's my review of hauling a tanker truck. But guess what, y'all? I love it. This dry van's boring. Like, I love dry van, but it's got me wondering, is there more to trucking? I'm not one of these truck drivers that want to sit around, sit behind the wheel, get unloaded, drop a trailer, and go. You gotta be bettering yourself every day, folks. There's so many opportunities in this world of trucking. There's so many things to learn. I've been here 3 years. Not even 3 years. 3 years in August. And I've learned something almost every day. You know, there's so many different times. If you're sick of hauling dry van, go haul tanker. Get your tanker. Get your tanker and hazmat. You'll never not need to have anything to haul. You know, go haul flatbed. I don't know a flatbed. I haven't done it. It's on the list of things to do. You know, my goal is to heavy haul. Like, I want to be a heavy hauler. You know, I watch these videos, these people hauling, you know, 90,000 pounds or 120,000 pounds through, you know, I-84, you know, through the Grapevine. Or, you know, down Dead Man's Pass. Or, you know, through Colorado. Or, you know, North Carolina. Wherever the mountains are. I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that you call when you can't get nothing to be hauled. And you're like, gotta call Phoenix, y'all. You can call anything. You know, that's what I want to be. So, you know, constantly be bettering yourself. Level up, y'all. Don't get complacent out here in trucking and just get, you know, stuck in the day-to-day grind of trucking. And, you know, trucking will take you to great places if you allow it to. So, you know, that's why we got our tanker endorsement. So we got our hazmat endorsement. Thinking we might get our triples and doubles eventually. But overall, that's what it's like to haul a tanker truck, y'all. We're gonna go clean up this mess from cooking. Finish eating our taco bowl. You know, we just left, so we got, you know, a mess of pillows over here. Gotta make our bed, but yeah, we're gonna go head over here in the morning to pick this up. It's starting to rain, so probably gonna be a long night. Got some storms rolling in, but never scared the Phoenix, right? But I'm finished rising. That's what it's like to haul a tanker truck. Hope you learned something. But thanks for watching, y'all. And By the way, I saw that the last 2 videos I posted got over 100 views. So that tells me that people want Phoenix. Phoenix is working on a way to bring you guys some awesome content. So, we're working on something big, trying to level up this channel, because I've had a lot of great ideas and I've been limited by what I have. And I think it's time, guys. I think it's time that Phoenix brought back his videos. You guys clearly want to watch, so thank you all for watching. It truly does mean a lot. I know I haven't posted a lot, but you know, I'm trying to work on something where I can record on will, so I don't have to hit a play button all the time. So a 24-hour live feed system, kind of, but you know. But yeah, I am Phoenix Wrestling. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all.